was so funny when
I know they're all like, fuck,
how do you expect that to actually
You're the bravest person here. Stood in this spot, and we're like, hey, let's all get together and try to unite and shit. You were all like cynical and didn't think anything would happen, and nothing did happen. This woman walks in a fucking group of 30 armed dudes with one person.
At me, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? You're like,
walks right up to Reverend, the biggest fucking dude, and was like, what are you guys doing here?
Dude, I always imagined Reverend.
And then the Unity Coalition was formed.
I'm
still having sniper flashbacks.
Doing all right?
That's why I started.
I'm
still having flashbacks.
I heard it.
Dude, I keep thinking I'm seeing moving up there. Don't say that. Every time. Paranoid.
And now,
It looks like they started doing the camera
Hold
method
on,
like Louisville.
everybody stop. Somebody's taking a picture, didn't tell us again. Thanks for the heads up,
and like I
Chica.
said, we got. At all. A lot of us have never gone to a protest before. We're politically unaware or apathetic. And slowly but surely, because of things like Breonna Taylor, because of things like Duncan Lemp, with the whole George Floyd protest, with the lockdowns and everything, every single one of you, for one cause or another, decided to come out here, get in the streets, and try to participate. Most of you were fucking lied about. Most of you were doxxed. Most of you were followed home. Some of you were jumped and beaten by the police. Other of you were jumped and beaten by protesters. It's been a wild year. But increasingly we've pulled off every single event something that people said is not possible, which is the left and right working together on things. Everybody, like every single comment I get online is like, well, I can never hang out with those people and they just want to kill you and they're all insane. And yet we just did a giant event in Washington, D.C. with Code Pink and the Green Party and everybody there. We do events like this. We're like, again, we have a Sharp here. This is awesome. Sharps are the shit. And they're like, again, explicit anti-fascist organization. Bunch of boogs. We're hanging out. We all love each other. And our little gaggle of idiots you see here, plus a couple that aren't, have inspired crazy things to happen all over the country. Like the Green Party and the LP working together in Arizona only happened because they saw we were working together.
For the first time in 7 years.
For the first time in 7 years. They had Green Party and the fucking LP had talked in 7 years, and then they did a co-event together. They sure did. Yes! And so, like, be very proud of yourself that all the doxing, all the lies, my fucking family being harassed, everything that we've all gone through, having to get off the internet and having wild shit blamed on us, it's working. So just remember that. Remember, you know, hopefully when we come back here next year, we're not all dead or in fucking prison. We'll see. Then we'll double what we did the year before, and we'll double what we did the year before, and we'll continue growing, and we'll continue being this weird movement that everybody says impossible. So I love all of y'all, and anybody who's watching this, reach out to people. Reach out and try to be diplomatic, because yes, there is a bunch of tribalist assholes that will attack you and stuff like that, but you will find gems in that, and you can build this team across political lines, and we might actually change something in this fucking country for the first time in my entire life. So, I love all of y'all.
Love you!
All right, Dougie. I just wanted to add, the only thing I could add to that is when we all get arrested and end up in the FEMA camps, tips on top.
Camping with friends!
At least we'll all be together, right?
Exactly, and that's what it's all about, is standing together, being together. Being a team.
I'm saying like this is unfortunately a sausage fest, so all of you are going to have to start identifying as male. I don't make the rules, but if you want to share a camp with us,
Oh,
Jordan.
okay.
Is Alan going to be there?
Right. I never imagined a year ago I'd be standing here with all y'all, with everybody from these different groups. I mean, a year ago I was just some schmuck in Texas fucking running around with long guns, just protests and shit, and now I'm here in Michigan, from Ohio. I've been all over the place now with this, and it's amazing, and being able to get to meet people from different walks of life and seeing different viewpoints is amazing. And that's the only thing I could ask anybody is have an open mind and actually talk to somebody. You know, if you don't know, ask what they're about, ask where they're coming from. You know, and that's what
listen.
these,
Don't
and
just listen to respond either.
Don't ever make assumptions. You can't make assumptions. You always, if you make assumptions, then, you're wrong.
An ass out of you.
Exactly,
In Columbus, Ohio, on an event, we got out there to help our guard an LGBTQ march. Antifa came up shoving us because of the things that they heard about us. By the end of the day, we got our backs to them, protecting them against Proud Boys, and one of our boys with a Mohawk Cheyenne whooped one of their ass. Why? Because we don't stand up for racism. We don't stand up for authoritarianism.
Wait, speak real quick about the thing that we got.
Oh yeah. Into the Patriot Front fuckers who decided to put their trash up on a highway nearly dangling down with goddamn water bottles of Velcro. Your trash has been thankfully removed. And if you want to see what happens to it later, stay tuned to my Twitter.
Exactly. I actually got real quick. all of these fucking lefties that are attacking him all the goddamn time had nothing to say when an actual neo-Nazi group was with them.
Fascists.
Not Trump supporters, not conservatives, not regular boomer people, nothing. Actual fucking
White
explicit
nationalist
white nationalist
fascists.
motherfuckers.
I had swastikas
Nothing to
and
say to
black
him.
suns and zig hails all over my tweet feed. 1,000 Nazi rees I claimed, and it was glorious. But I did a security event in a dress up here in Lansing for a pre-Palestine event. Why? Because I party a little too hard when you wake up while you wake up. Sometimes you just got to rush out the door.
It's a hot day.
They're coming after me of all of these terrible slurs against transition people. None of the left or actual transition groups stood up for me. Matter of fact, one of them actually came on and called me gross.
Yeah,
You're a very beautiful lady, Tim.
you are.
You rock that dress, bro.
You guys are against rapists, 100%. Like, believe victims, pedophiles, fucking get the wood chipper. Like, there's no.
Be first.
Like, I have not seen that, and I've seen other groups where they protect rapists and pedophiles, and you guys are like, nah, fuck you, dude. If I see you next time, I'm bringing the fucking. You're getting in the back of my truck, and I'm taking you a fucking wood chipper. This is a group that. It's not like any other group that I've ever been in. And we all come from different walks of life, but we're all just like, I don't know how many of you guys I called last night just bitching because of shit, and you guys were like, I'm just here. And I'm like, you're not saying anything. You're like, I'm just listening. And that's what we need. It really is fucking family.
People forget that they use the government to attack anybody who questions them. It doesn't matter if you're left or right. Now the right's feeling it. They're finally starting to get a taste of the medicine that's been dosed to the left for decades. Or anybody who's spoken out against the government.
And shout out to all of them that have woke up. Shout out to all of them that have realized it.
And
Fucking
just and to
Tucker
anybody,
Carlson having Jimmy Dore on and shit.
I guess the thing I'll say to anybody on the right, because I came from a conservative family, to anybody on the right, if you don't think they'll do what they did to them to you, look at what they did to the Trump supporters from January 6th. Look at what they've done to anybody who's spoken out. Look at Snowden. Look at Julian Assange. They will come for you if you question their shit. And you need to stop thinking that the people who believe differently than you are the enemy. They're not. They just have a different viewpoint than you. They hate the same system you do. And the people telling you that they want to take over your way of life, they want to change all these things, that they're sexual deviants, shut up.
No, I was told.
Fascist
Yeah, I was told we were Nazis.
I heard you work for T-Mobile and that you're a Chinese spy.
No, I was accused of being on Vladimir Putin's payroll last night. Okay. Seriously?
Wait, what?
Bro,
Why am I not
And I hope he's a better employer than Soros. Okay. That guy's always late with his
I'm
checks.
still waiting on my fucking Soros check. Like, I have made sure that I've had the quota.
Soros, CIA, everybody, they gotta pay up, man.
All I want is a Hilux in an AK. Right? So much seriously.
All I gotta say is, the sooner we can jump employers, the better, because I'm still wanting my fucking dish gun.
I got my card before I was 18.
Mine's unsafe.
Chonky.
It's all unsafe. It's all unsafe.
It's 12 pounds right
I still
Hands
love
are
I
off
still
the
love the fact
triggers.
that Donkey's got a pistol brace on a full-length rifle.
I know, right?
Well, in California, that's legal.
Well, it's not rifle.
No, it is rifle. You're thinking of the Franklin Armory, this one that's not a shotgun or whatever it was.
No,
the one
there's
that has the straight
there's
rifle.
there's an AR-15 that's not rifle. Different armor.
Yeah, I know.
It's considered a firearm.
Yeah, but it's not smooth bore. It's the one that's got the straight bores on it.
Mine's got these stupid little full tabs.
That was to kick California in the dick about their gun laws. But they also make another one.
ask the driver of the vehicle she came with that couldn't over the Ohio.
Well, she disappeared without any of us knowing.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Except for you.
I think it was like a California thing to be able to pull it up to, I don't know.
Wait, extended takedown
No,
pins?
it's good, yeah.
Yeah, that's a California thing.
I think these things probably came out of California.
That would explain the
I bought
brace.
it at a gun shop, so I don't fucking.
I'm not sure that's the intended use
You
of
slap
that.
a howitzer onto your Vespa and call it a day.
I got a picture